Hello and welcome to Brian's Got Game. I am Brian. Today I got a game called Pocket Madness. Pocket Madness is a 2 to 4 player card game by Bruno, Cathala and Ludovic, Maublanc, and published by Funforge and distributed by Passport Game Studios here in the US. In this game, players are collecting sets and runs of different suits inspired by H.P. Lovecraft's Call of Cthulhu. The player to get rid of their hand first forces the other players to draw madness tokens. The game ends when someone gets their 10th token. Then the person with the fewest tokens wins. The really neat part of the game is how you draw the cards. At the beginning of each round, the deck is set up with some face-down cards amongst the majority of face-up cards. This makes some interesting decisions. So, let's check it out, and I'll show you how to open a portal, how to publish your research, and how to avoid going mad in Pocket Madness. To set up, take the portal cards and lay them out within reach of all players. So these are 6 through 12, and these have special powers if you play the cards that correspond with them. So, I'm going to place this up here. Then place the 40 madness tokens nearby. Shuffle the location cards and deal 2 to each player. Then you deal 17 cards. And then flip these over. And then we shuffle these in. So, most of the cards are face up, and the rest of them are face down. These are really big cards. So you shuffle these in. Alright, then you splay out the cards so they are facing you. So just do that, and then let me fix this up a little. You are now ready to begin. So on your turn, you must do one of 3 actions. Open a portal, continue investigating locations, or publish your research. Randomly choose a player to be the first player, and they pick up their hand, and decide what they want to do. They can pick up 1 to 3 cards if they want to do the continue research action. If they wanted to play a portal, they have to play 3 or more cards of a type to get a portal, to research, publish your research to get a portal, and then open a portal by playing it and doing the action. So right now, I don't have 3 cards to do, and I don't have a portal, so that means I have to take 1 to 3. So I'm going to take the first 3. So I take these and put them into my hand secretly, so nobody knows what the face down one was except for me. Now, this would be a very good hand if you could play runs. Now, you're trying to get 3 or more of a kind. So when you get 3 or more of a suit or a number, you play those cards into a discard pile, and then you take that portal and put it in front of you, and then you get to use that power. This player wins. What's this player? They're going to look at their cards, and they're going to take the first 2. I'm going to take these. And so far, nobody has set 3 to do on their next turn. Here, they're going to look here and take the first 3. And here we go. On this player's next turn, they're going to try to open the portal, because now they have 3. So on their next turn, they're going to attempt. Now, also, you get a run of 7 locations, so that's all of them. So it's this guy's turn, so I'm going to take this guy's turn real quick. He's going to take 2. So, that's this guy. He had a lot of cards. So, he's probably going to try to go get a run. So he's going to take these 3 to get a 6, 11, whatever that is, and try to get something good. Now, if you have 3 or more, a good thing is only to play 3, and then maybe keep 1 for a run. So let's see what he got. He got another 6. So depending on what number it is, that's how many there are. So there's a lot more 12s than 6s. So this guy has a good hand. He should get a 7, and then he can play a run. So when you play a run, you discard them like normal, but instead of getting a portal, everybody else gets a Magnus token. Alright, so now it's this guy's turn, and he can't do anything except for pick up cards, so he's going to take 3. Now it's this guy's turn, and finally, we got something cool. So he plays his 3, and discard them take these out. And he gets to, there were 12s, so he gets to take this one. So this is probably the most used one because there's so many 12s. Whenever he wants, like next turn, he can use this and pass his turn, and you put it back. So, now, this is a good action to do because sometimes you don't want to pick up cards near the end because at the very end, you get madness tokens for each location, each different type of location you have at the very end. So it's okay if you have a ton of 10s at the very end, you only get -1. Now, if you have you have 6, trying to get the thing of 7 at the very end, that's not a very good strategy because it's a big risk to take. So, play continues, players getting sets and runs, getting rid of cards until this entire thing is completely gone. You draw the last card and then everybody gets one more turn to make sets, get rid of their hand. Or one player completely gets rid of their hand. So if you get rid of all of your cards, like maybe you play a run and you finally cut down your hand to 0, then that round ends immediately and you take your madness tokens and cut them in half and everybody else takes 1. So once that happens, everybody gets their tokens for how many different locations they have. You shuffle up all the cards and play another round. So you keep playing rounds until one player has 10 or more madness tokens. Once you get to that point in the game, when one player has 10, the person with the least amount of madness tokens wins. That's how you play Pocket Madness. Alright, I'm Dad here for Parents' Opinions. Dad, what do you think of Pocket Madness?
I had a blast playing Pocket Madness. I love card games. This one's super simple. It's kind of rummy-like, where you're playing sets and runs. It does have a Lovecraftian theme to it with Cthulhu, which I could, do without. So whatever for that, to me. But it's a lot of fun. I really like the one row.
Yeah, the one row of flipped over and unflipped over cards.
Yeah, which makes it really interesting. Which ones do you want to pick up? Sometimes you have to pick up one that you don't know what it is, and it spoils your whole thing. Mm-hmm. So a lot of cool decisions to be made. Great card game.
Mm-hmm. So components. The box is nice.
I really like the box. It's very small, very compact,
and it's. I've seen some game publishers where the box is this big for a deck of cards that big.
Right, and it's called Pocket Madness. Yeah. It really can fit in your pocket.
It is a perfect size game for the game it is. The cards are big, but that helps. It fits more cool artwork on it. So the cards are large, and then the madness tokens, the little cubes. I thought they were kind of like the King of Tokyo power cubes.
Mm-hmm. They might be a little bit bigger. I'm not sure. We can measure them.
Yeah. So they did a great job making the box fit the components.
Mm-hmm.
So artwork. Like you said, it has a Lovecraftian theme with Cthulhu and some other monsters and that kind of art thing there.
Yeah, the artwork is really nice. It does. It is a little bit more kid-friendly from some of the other Cthulhu artwork that I've seen. You are, a little cultist, and the guy on the little box, it looks like he's kind of in a school. Maybe you're publishing your research and furthering your knowledge of these locations. So they do make it light, so it's not super scary. So you can play this with families.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So strategy, like you said, there's a lot of really cool decisions you have to make with the card picking up. Like the 1 to 3, face up and face down cards. It's very interesting strategy. Do you want to pick up the portals and just hold them, or use the portals, try to go for runs? I mean, it's got a lot of decisions, and it's really, really cool.
Yeah, it plays really fast too. It might seem like it'll take a long time to get to 10, but it usually lasts about 3 rounds.
Because you get the points for each card.
One thing that you didn't mention is that when you play a run or a set, you can play multiple of those. So sometimes it might be worth saving up a large hand and playing multiple sets. But the caveat there is somebody else might go out before you, and then you're going to go mad really fast. So that adds to the overall strategy there.
Like collecting a big hand, but yeah, like you said, they could go up before you get a lot.
And it is pretty tough to collect a run of all 7 cards.
It is.
Like you said, there's only 6 Cthulhu cards. So to get a run of 7, you have to have one of those.
Now,
everybody else is doing the same thing. In a 4-player game, things get a little tight.
Yes. Now, some people can be very lucky and play 4 runs in a single round.
They could.
And completely destroy the other player.
Hypothetical situation, that could happen.
Or you are the lucky person and I am not. So it's easy for kids, like you said. It's light theme with cool Cthulhu artwork.
Yeah, I don't think I would play this one with kind of grade school age kids. The rules are simple enough, but there's no way that they're going to win. Just because of the set collection, which ones you're going to take, plus the different portal actions. So I would definitely save this one maybe for the middle-aged school and up. Maybe in high school they get into reading some of the H.P. Lovecraft's short stories, and they can really get into the theme that way.
Yes. So overall, great game. A+ on the components. Good artwork, strategy, and it's easy for kids. So.
Yeah, another great little game from Bruno Cathala and Ludovic Maublanc. Bruno actually taught this to us at Gen Con. That was where we first played it.
And we decided that we needed this game.
We needed this game. Yes, we did. So
this one is definitely worth it.
Go check this one out by FunForge or Passport here in the United States.
Pocket Madness. Thank you for watching. Brian's Got Game. Please like us on our Facebook page. Send us a tweet at Brian's Got Game. Visit our webpage, briansgotgame.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Brian. This is my dad. See you next time.